outside, he's made contact! He's made contact with Charles Leclerc into the first corner!
Mexico, my last GP, that was a very low moment in my career.
We touched with Checo.
He came into this race, saw a chance to take the lead right at the beginning, and then had that collision with Charles Leclerc.
We had a collision, which is probably the last of the drivers you want to touch with in Mexico.
Perez spins round, Leclerc goes over the road, and he's got damage at the front of the car.
Sergio Perez was under massive pressure. Not only was he racing in his home Grand Prix and everyone always wants him to win, and he had a car that could have been able to deliver that, but he was racing for his seat.
Yeah, I was very excited for this weekend. Mexico is a place that I really enjoy, and obviously there's so much passion around the race. We've had a really good qualifying, starting first and second with Carlos, full red first line, which is always nice to see.
Ferrari have found a performance when it mattered most, and they're 1 and 2 with the checkered flag waving on the main straight.
Good job. Good job, guys.
Had quite a good start, but not good enough, as Max overtook us before the first corner.
And the Mexico City Grand Prix is go with a good reaction time for the Ferraris, but Max Verstappen is trying to dart between the pair of them. The slipstreaming that we normally see is not happening. Verstappen's got a good launch, he's already up to second. I reckon that's the race lead in the inside line.
And then unfortunately we touched with Checo. We had a collision, which is probably the last of the drivers you want to touch with in Mexico.
Perez spins round, Leclerc goes over the road, and he's got damage at the front of the car.
Some front wing damage, but we stay out. We don't see anything big.
Yeah, it's okay.
He drove straight down the middle of the racetrack there. No fault can be apportioned to Charles Leclerc.
That was a very low moment in my career, but one that also makes me feel proud, you know, of being able to be brave and go for it in a moment.
All those Mexican fans that had turned up to see him, and they got to see him for a few seconds. And I think that really hampered his confidence kind of going forward. He was in a tight battle with Lewis Hamilton for P2 in the championship. He really wanted to get that to prove to Red Bull that he deserved to be there.
And there you go, guys. Checo Perez officially retired from the race.
But after that, I just focused on my race, and it was a pretty good race on my side. I finished on the podium, which on season like last year. At the time, we were fighting with Mercedes, especially for the Constructors' Championship. So it was important for us to take as many points as possible, which we did.
Fourth podium finish of the season for Charles Leclerc. He brings his teammate home in fourth. It's not a win for Charles Leclerc, but it is a return to the podium.
I think overall our careers are like this, are a bit of a roller coaster, but at the end the most important thing is never to give up.